Crazy Imagination Story Part 1. Topic: Invisibility Experience. Hello there, yes, you. Have you ever thought that what would happen if you could be invisible for a day? Well, if you have, you know what I am talking about, but if you haven't, then just listen to this story to find out the things I do after I became invisible. A Day Being Invisible. Written, imagined, and created by Inifinity writer. One night, I was thinking about what would I do if I became invisible for one day? And, after thinking about it for some time, I fell asleep. The next morning I woke up as usual and started my daily routine. I went to wash my face, but when I was going, my mom and I crashed at each other. My mom was shocked for a moment, but as I had just woke up, I didn't care much because nobody was hurt. So I went to the bathroom to wash my face. After I entered the bathroom and started to wash my face, I started to feel a little fresh. I looked at the mirror in front of me and was shocked to see no reflection of me. I pinched myself to make sure I am not dreaming. Then I slapped myself for some time to be sure that I wasn't dreaming at all. But no, it was not a dream. My reflection was not in the mirror. I tried to clean the mirror to see if the mirror was fake, but it was real. I, at first, thought that I had died, but then I realized that if I was dead, then I wouldn't feel anything. Then I remembered that last night I was thinking of being invisible. So I thought, is it really happening, and am I really invisible? And to test it, I went in front of my mom, who had already woke up. As we know, mothers are mostly the first to wake up in the family. So, I went in front of my mom and had made a funny face and was waiting to see if she reacts or not, and to my surprise, she didn't react. Even after that, I wasn't sure if I was invisible. So, I asked her for breakfast. She heard my voice but didn't see me and thought for a second, and then thought that it was her imagination and got back to her housework. Now, I was sure that I was invisible, and then to use my power I quickly ran out of my house and went to my neighbor's house to have some fun, and I went inside and woke all of my neighbors up. At that time, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and everyone was exhausted and half asleep, and then to use my power, I went to the gaming center and played the best game available for some time for free. But then I was bored of it because I was invisible for a day, and what I was doing was use it to play games. I needed to do something else, so I went to my friend's house, and Kush, and he was a close friend of mine. I used to tell him everything and he used to tell me everything. We kept no secrets. So I went to his house and woke him up, and at first, as expected, he was half asleep. So, I woke him up completely. Then he was surprised to hear my voice, only not knowing that I was invisible. I explained everything to him, and he was, as expected, speechless and shocked for a moment. He also did the same as I pinched himself, washed his eyes, slapped himself to make sure it wasn't a dream. But it wasn't, so we went outside to do some pranks on our friends, and then we scared them by being a ghost, and we enjoyed till school time. Then he went home and went to school. As I was invisible, I didn't go to school that day, or did I? To be continued. If you liked this story, comment me if you like this story, and don't forget to share this post, and thank you all for reading till the end. Thank you for your support. I am your own Inifinity writer.